America, Tony Suggs again, talking about resisting arrest and information that you need. I think that the last time we talked, we were going to elaborate a little bit more about the Fourth Amendment. Now, the Fourth Amendment was a law that was passed that prevent the police from unlawful arrest or seizure of property. Now, the Fourth Amendment has been challenged several times, and throughout the years, there have been cases brought against police officers where they have actually lost. But all of that changed in 1960. It changed when African American people started to demand civil liberties and started to stand up for themselves. You had a guy by the name of Barry Goldwater, who was a Republican that was running for presidency. So 1964 occurred. President Johnson signed the Civil Rights Bill, and black people started to act out of the normal, which meaning that prior to the 60s, when they saw a white person walking down the street, they would look down, they wouldn't look them in the eye. All of this craziness, they couldn't sit at the same counters to eat, had to take the back of the bus. When all of this started to change and black people started to say, hey, look, you know, we're American citizens, we pay taxes, we fight in wars, and all of these things, well, white Southerners started to become afraid. They did not want to lose their power that they had been given all over the years prior to the 60s. So this guy came out, Barry Goldwater, with this law and order platform. And within this platform, his goal was to create longer jail sentences for smaller crimes. And the thought was that, well, if we can get these folks who commit crimes while they're young and incarcerate them for such a long period till they're old, then they will have changed their behavior. Well, what actually happened behind that was that you just put criminals together with other criminals and they became smarter criminals. There was no change in behavior, not at all. And then you have some of these guys that have been incarcerated so long that they have become what is called institutionalized, and so they do not know how to, you know, make it on the outside. So 1960s occurred with this law and order platform. Currently now, 2015, there are only 13 states here where you can legally resist arrest. In all the other states, you cannot resist arrest. They can come, they can seize you, they can seize your property for probable cause. You are assumed to be guilty before your trial. And that's just how it's been made. And so it's turned into an evolution of collecting money from people. That's basically what it is. It's like any time that you're stopped by the police or anything negative happens to you, first you have to hire an attorney. Secondly, you have to go to court. Then third, if you lose, you got to pay a fine. So think about it. Who wrote all of these laws that govern what the American public does? Lawyers. So they wrote in a situation where they can get paid. So the thing about it is understanding your rights as an American citizen. When you're stopped by the police, that is not the time to voice your animosity towards the police or towards the legal system. Your time to voice your opinion about how you've been treated or how the police acts or the power they're given is to the folks that you're electing to represent you. If you don't say anything to those people, then your animosity or ill feeling toward the police will just be a personal problem like everybody else has. It will never be solved. So what my recommendations are, if you're not happy with how the laws are that govern the American public in terms of policemen and their ability to stop folks, it'll start to elect people who have your best interests. You can't be mad when you don't do anything. So again, in closing, I know I may have been rambling today, but it's a Sunday and trying to get it together. But I want you to think about what I've said to you. Change the laws. Contact your representatives at a state level and at a federal level and tell them that you're not happy. Again, Tony Suggs, thank you and have a good day.